Index funds work exactly as designed, and that's the problem. This is Alex. At 22, he did everything right. He read the books, he opened a Roth IRA, he bought the index funds, and he chilled. He didn't panic sell in 2030, he rebalanced every single year like a soldier. Fast forward to age 65, he opens his laptop, and there it is, $2.3 million. The math worked. He did it. He's officially wealthy. Except the house he wanted at 30, it's owned by a family that's already grown up. The business idea he had at 35, someone else built it 10 years ago. The year of travel he dreamed about at 40, his back won't let him sit in a plane for 6 hours. Alex got the money, but he already spent his life. You see, the safe path isn't a success story. It's a consolation prize for a game that's already over. And today, I'm going to show you why the strategy that's supposed to set you free is actually the most expensive trap you'll ever walk into. If you felt like the math you're being sold doesn't match the life you want to live, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe. We're breaking the scripts they want you to follow blindly. Here's the first crack in the foundation. Index funds require 30 to 40 uninterrupted years, not 30 months. Not even 10 years, decades. And not just any decades, your prime. You're being asked to trade the years when your body works, when your brain is sharpest, when you can take a red-eye flight to a new country and still function the next day, for a portfolio that matures when you're checking medication interactions. But let's say you accept that deal. You're patient, you understand delayed gratification. Here's what they don't tell you. The finish line is moving. You calculated you need $2 million, but inflation isn't just eating your returns, it's rewriting the dictionary. Right now, $2 million might be freedom. In 2055, that's a modest retirement in a mid-tier city. The house you're imagining costs twice what you modeled. The healthcare you'll need didn't exist in your spreadsheet. You're running a race where the finish line is bolted to the back of a truck driving 60 miles per hour. You hit the target, but the target moved while you were running. Even if you account for inflation, life doesn't care about your average annual return. Your index fund grows at 9% per year on average. Beautiful, smooth, predictable. But your car doesn't break down on average. Your roof doesn't leak over time. Your kid doesn't need braces in aggregate. Real expenses arrive in violent clusters. 3 stable years, then everything hits at once. Meanwhile, your wealth is locked in a vehicle designed to ignore those spikes. You're forced into a brutal choice. You either break the plan and pull money out early, killing the compounding you were promised, or you scramble to cover the gap with high-interest debt. You end up running 2 separate financial lives, the calm, theoretical one in your brokerage account and the chaotic, desperate one in your bank account. This leads to the second problem, liquidity. You can have a 6-figure net worth and still be broke in the ways that matter. Alex's account hits $180,000 by age 35. That's real money. He's doing better than most of his friends. But when he wants to start a business, move to a new city, or take 6 months to retrain for a different career, that money might as well not exist. Taxes, penalties, the guilt of ruining the compound curve. It's his money, but functionally it's not. He's wealthy in the future tense, but trapped in the present tense. And here's the psychological weight no one talks about. You have 0 control. You made one decision, buy the index, and now you're a passenger. The market drops 20%, you wait. Stagflation hits, you wait. A recession lands right when you turn 64, you wait longer. You're not diversified across strategies, you're not hedged. You're making one enormous bet that the market will be higher in 40 years than it is today. It probably will be, but probably is a thin comfort when your entire life plan depends on it. You're carrying all the exposure with none of the agency. That's not calm, that's suppressed anxiety for 40 decades.
Now we get to what you didn't build. The index fund strategy is passive by design. That's the appeal. You don't need to learn deal structure, cash flow management, or how to evaluate a business. You just contribute and forget. But passivity in investing creates passivity in thinking. You're not learning how to create value. You're not developing leverage. You're not building the instincts that let you spot opportunity or move capital intelligently. You're outsourcing your financial education to a fund manager who doesn't even know you exist. And that's fine if your only goal is to accumulate. But if you ever want to deploy capital, to move faster, to build something, you're starting from zero. You spent 20 years learning to be a good employee and a disciplined contributor. You didn't learn to be a builder. And here's the part that should make you angry. The years you're spending in safe mode are the exact years when you have the most capacity for risk. Your 20s and 30s are when you can sleep on a friend's couch, eat poorly, work 14-hour days, and recover by Tuesday. You have no dependents, no mortgage, no medical conditions. This is when you're supposed to be making asymmetric bets, testing ideas, building skills that compound faster than 9% per year. But the index fund philosophy tells you to stay defensive during your most offensive years. It's like being told to bench press your max at age 60. You could, but you should have done it at 25.
MJ DeMarco nailed this in The Millionaire Fastlane. Index funds are a vehicle for the already wealthy. They're designed to preserve purchasing power, not create momentum. If you're starting from zero, they're the wrong tool. You're using a storage container as a race car. The people who benefit most from index investing are the ones who already built wealth some other way, through equity, businesses, or asymmetric bets, and now they need a place to park it. But if you're 22 or 30 or even 40 and you're trying to create freedom, this strategy just locks you into the exact system you're trying to escape. Trade time for money, wait, repeat. So here's the truth they won't say out loud. Index funds work exactly as designed. The math is sound, the returns are real, but they're built for people who already have time and options. If you're still building, if you want freedom in your 30s instead of your 60s, you need a different vehicle. Build leverage first. Build cash flow first. Build skills that let you move faster than the market. Then, once you've created margin, use index funds to protect it. That's the order that actually works. Don't let them sell you a retirement plan and call it a wealth plan. Those aren't the same thing. Most people will keep waiting for 65. If you're choosing to build instead, subscribe and join us. We're documenting the move from passive saving to active creation. Now, go build your leverage. I'll see you in the next one.